What's a mighty good word, party folk? I am your mile high priest. It's Sunday. I took a shower. I went to yoga. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. What's gravy, baby? This is your rather late, not too late. You know what it do. I think we should just get into it. Like, this is your new moon in Gemini vibe. My name is Armando. I go by the Mile High Priest. I talk to people and non-people. I talk to the planets. I talk to the cards talk to me. This is the Herbal Astrology Oracle. Regardless of whether you have a Sun, Moon, Rising, Capricorn natal placement, this may still resonate with you, and I strongly suggest that you check out your other sign placement readings as well as the collective readings. This is somewhat a collective reading because, well, for one, it is a Capricorn collective, but I started getting a lot of songs like that JB song, I Just Called to Say I'm Sorry. I don't even know. Is that one of their songs? You gotta love Canadian musicians. I do. I love Beach House, and yes. Anyway, I was getting a lot of messages for Sun in Scorpio. Like today, I was trying to do the Cancer reading, and like this message for specific Scorpio King of Cups person keeps coming up, and I know there are obviously like Scorpio subscribers, like yeah, and it's fine. I just don't want to become upset, and if you please feel free to comment. Like, I only become upset because I am trying to read for the specific collective, but then I get specific messages, which is fine. Like, that's my job, and if you see me get frustrated, like, feel free to comment. It just seems that the messages become a little bit intense. It's Sunday evening, it's cloudy. It never rains in Denver until it does. I have 3 more readings to finish up, and I know that y'all don't mind because they're timeless, but I want to be timely, and maybe I just don't operate on Capricorn time. And I think this is what I wrote for your horoscope. Methinks you romanticize your own self. So I'm speaking to a particular Capricorn, maybe that Scorpio person that is watching a lot of the readings. Like, you've created a romantic version that is a veil, and I think that was a message for Scorpio. So go watch that reading. Also, I was getting 0, which is funny to me because I like quote that song, I'm your lover. I'm your lover. 0, the song from Smashing Pumpkins. But anyway, maybe you were afraid of that, or you were afraid of that tribe, and now you've met someone, or someone reminds you of I'm sorry to say, like, fix your childhood trauma. Something about you saw your father treat your mother a certain way, and you saw your mother treat your father a certain way, and that is now how you treat the men in your life. So I don't know what that means to you, or whether you're dating, or whether you date guy, or like guys or men, or like, are these men at work? Again, that was in the like Scorpio message, or is that Taurus? I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot for this Capricorn. I keep forgetting to say hit like, hit share, hit subscribe, stick around. The messages are kind of crazy. I'm running with it. That was your fortune message. Fix your childhood trauma. Like, maybe you don't know why, you don't know what's happening, or you don't know what My printer does this when it loses connection. It'll like reconnect and it starts doing things on its own. Maybe you feel a sense of loss of control and you're wondering how my lamps just came on and you're wondering why that issue is creating other issues. So you're not directly, again, this romantic version or vision that you've created that you are against, like you're against romanticism, but you've created a romantic veil over your eyes to never suppose that you can have issues that are not directly correlated, but that are indirectly vibrationally causing you problems. So just because it's not a direct measure or a direct linear reason, is that your like what I get is that's your vision of that's your romantic vision, that to suppose that you cannot go wrong, and so that it's not you're not actually experiencing anything going wrong, and this is the Mile High Priest telling you, you better wake up. Better wake up, ooh, ooh, ooh. Because we need a real man to show up, is the message that I'm getting. Capricorn, what's good? This is the Herbal Astrology Oracle. Capricorn, the messages are sassy, saucy. Perhaps you seek God connection. Perhaps you should seek recalibration to connect and reconnect with God. Want to go for a ride? She's the one for me, right? Wow, revival. At the bottom of the deck, we have card number 49, psilocybin, commune. Okay, yeah, who taught you how to commune? Who taught you how to be? Who taught you how to do the dance? Do the dance. Because that's literally what you're doing. You've convinced yourself to do a dance. So we watch you do a dance. And what we don't see is like true God connection. Like, why is this person dancing for us? Like, we get it. You are trying to manipulate us, and it, like, we see through you. The Capricorn aspect sees through the false lover that you are, and the false denial that you yourself have created a romanticized vision, and you are in a specific form of denial that is creates situations where you gaslight others. So to release a lot of karma, unlock you, feel who you are in the new world, to fix your money issues, fix your childhood trauma, trauma-rama, like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I have a card here, that's card number 26, Cordyceps, Revival, Saturn, Pluto, and Mars. Mars in you maybe have a Mars in Capricorn, or you have a Jupiter in Capricorn. I have a Jupiter in Capricorn. Maybe you have a Mars in Capricorn. Maybe you are a Scorpio. Maybe you are going through a revival, and this is DNA coding. And so did you really now, okay, instead of deny that you went through what you went through, why don't you rise above it? Why don't you learn how to expand from constriction, from trauma? Instead of reacting, instead of creating money out of reaction, now Pluto wants you to create money out of manifestation. So your lack thereof of honesty and self-awareness to clearly admit that you are a human being who has power of romanticism and can visualize and therefore manifest, a romantic vision that is appropriate and set in true, authentic self-realization and not Disney? Did your mom watch, did you and your dad and your mom like argue in front of the Disney movie? And like, are you in love with a movie? Like, do you suppose that you're a main actor and character? And when you grab the mic, like, are you a superstar rock star? Like, who's actually in a romantic vision? Like, is it who's a true romantic and who is seeking guidance from someone who knows what to do with romanticism? Okay. So again, I don't know who I'm speaking to, and I don't know why the Capricorn message is hijacked. I read you y'all's horoscope and I did not believe it pertained to that person, but a lot of those messages pertain to whoever that individual is, that it resonates with those messages. I think you know too, like, the weighing of your heart versus like the lack of substance. Like, instead of blaming others who have true vision, and instead of coming to my show, why don't you tend to your own show, right? I have here the Hermetic Tarot, the Hermit in reverse. So why would you seek the light in others when the light is already within you if you were only to tend to it? But because you believe that tending to light is a visual or is a actual representation of false romantic vision, then who's blocking you at this point? Only you are. Eight of Swords, King of Swords. So knowing what to do, intuitively knowing what to do, but denying intuition and denying your God connection. So that's why I recalibrate. Three of Cups is the challenge, right? Like, actually, what were we saying? Abundance, like true abundance. Like, it's okay that you don't have to tell others that you're having issues with anything, but you have to admit to yourself that you're having issues with it, something, and you're not. Clearly abundance tries to arrive at your doorstep, and you seem to want to make your heart light as a feather, but you can't make it. You can't fake it, right? You can't fake that part. So maybe perhaps childhood trauma is like faking it till you make it, and at a point it's like by 6 p.m. like you can put your fake it till you make it cap off, and you can like return to normalcy after you clock out, right? Like, and even when you're clocked in, or all not under a spell that maybe you seem to be under. Like, yes, we take things seriously. Yes, we can work. No, we don't have to appear to work like you do. No, our productivity perhaps appears differently. And maybe your money is big now, and maybe we understand that big money can become little money. And even though people maybe don't experience big money and then no money, I believe that it's good to know what no money is like, and it doesn't mean you know better if you do know, and it doesn't mean you know less than if you don't know what that feels like. But perhaps if you don't know what no money feels like, then why would you only suppose that having and working for all the money is what's the most meaningful, when What do you think that people do, or what do you suppose people live like without money? Maybe you are also in denial that you came from a childhood with little to nothing. And so, do you still seek to fake it till you make it, even though you've made it, you've already made it? Princess of Cups in reverse. So it's pulling for challenge, current situation, challenge, and the bases. And then we have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We have Mercury in Cancer. And this Three of Cups appeared almost in the same spot, I believe. But we do have Virgo with the Hermetic from the Hermetic Tarot. Card number 9. Okay. Magus of the Voice of Light. So do you see the light? Do you see the light? Perhaps you exhibit as if you see the light, but at a point, it becomes difficult for you to fake it any longer. Is it becoming difficult for you to fake your love, fake your youth, fake your attractiveness, fake your attraction, fake your love, fake your inspiration? There's real reality around you, and then there's a call to action within you, and you suppose that the call to action is something that you can continue to fake. And at a point, fake it till you make it, out of corporatization is really not meaningful, is it? Like, that's not true manifestation. That's people going about talking about money as a vibration. Like, do you want me to not react? Or especially when people tell me money is a vibration. Mercury. I have the Aquarian Tarot that I'll pull for past, present, and future tense. Thank you so much. While past, you left someone out in the cold, Capricorn, or like you maybe were kicking people out, or like you kicked yourself out, but also how stubborn are you mentally in your mind about issues regarding finances, or issues regarding your perspective on finances. A lot of it is like, yeah, who do you trust? Do you even trust yourself? 9 of Rods. I have this is Eclipse. This is the change. Like, will you see the change through? The 9 of Wands, the moon in Sagittarius. 6 of Cups. That's like in the future though. Like, okay, what exactly are you looking back for? Okay, you're gonna come to, again, look back. Now, does this mean you're revisiting false notions? That way you can break out of them? Is that so? Or can you look back and see that whoever your parents were, regardless of whether they maybe cause a lot, like they only did what they could, and it's not up to you to take on their vision, their fake it till make it attitude in a love outside of like the corporate office. Like, you can put your hat up after like 5 or 6 p.m. You can even be real and normal between 9 to 5. As much as the law allows, right? 9 of Swords. So Mars in Mars in Gemini, or Jupiter in Gemini. Mars in Gemini. A lot of Mars. So that's why I say Mars in Scorpio. Or Mars in Capricorn. But we do have Sun in Scorpio. And then we have Mercury in Taurus. And we have Mercury in Cancer. Mercury will move into Cancer. Okay. Now maybe for some of you, you're looking at how to... So 3 of Pentacles, you're looking at how to find God. God, you believe. I know you do. I know you do. I know you're maybe that's one thing that your parents like and you don't relate. Like the spirituality and religious things that they taught you don't correlate to you, your life, your lifestyle. Perhaps creating a grip and a bind in your money, and maybe you make good money, but now where is it going? Like it's going to issues. So let's fix that for you, Capricorn. Like, why are you here? Why do you come here? I mean, I know why, but like also there's like, yeah, you're fixing the money, the love, your thinking, the way you think about money, the way you think about approaching others, and how you like create little spinning of webs. And so do you really want to be with this person? We will see. We will come to see as the end of the month approaches, like what you're up to. King of Cups. Yeah, what are you up to, Scorpio? This is a Capricorn reading. This is the Capricorn reading. This is the Capricorn reading. And this is the Crow Tarot. You're trying to determine to see if this is truly what you want, and like, is it you that's been blocking the growth, or what blocks growth, or is it just time, or is it that you actually need to admit that you have a connection to God and higher source? The Hangman and the 3 of Cups. So what's going to get you there? You got to change. You got to shift perspective, okay? And you don't have to do anything I say, but you got to do something about it. And that's why you're here. But otherwise you can get on with it and go on with your romantic vision that you don't suppose is romantic at all. That's maybe why you can't see how far up your own you are, if you can't admit that what you deny about others is like how you convince yourself that you're not lying to yourself. So thank you so much, Capricorn. Please hit the like button. Please share. 5 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Are you trying to get out of this mess? It seems you're trying to do it, right? It's like you know when your friends convince you to do certain things, like what happens, stalemate. They push you around. They're like, why don't you look over there? Why don't you look over here? Oh, don't look at real love. Don't look at real solutions to solve your money issues. Don't look at real solutions to solve your karmic ties to your mom and your dad. Let's perpetuate that. That's what your friends tell you to perpetuate, right? They don't want you to transcend, because they know that once you open your eyes and you open your heart, you'll freaking swing the sword at them and cut them out, because they're nothing but buffoons. Here we wait for your silly quote-unquote friends to scurry away so that your reality can actually begin. 3 of Swords, 8 of Wands. Yeah, when will your reality actually begin, huh? When will you actually open your hands to real money that you don't make out of spite? And when will you open up your heart to real love that you don't romanticize, that you romantically tend to? Hello. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment or perpetual heartache. You choose, Capricorn. I send you love, light. Will you cycle back through? Okay. your jealous friends that love to manifest, indecisive and juggling of your own like emotional wounding, holding on to emotional pain, which doesn't allow for true workmanship, true womanship, true personship to persevere, to break through, so that the real you comes through. And the real you is not like cast in narcissist behavior, like rude behavior, uninspired attack of others, and denial of like true legacy. Wow, security. Move to security. Why not? Do you believe in love in life after love? We shall see. Only the strong can survive this one. I'm just kidding about that part. What an interesting reading that I just want to end at this moment. You know, it's like, as you learn, you learn how to break out of the possession of your obsessive qualities, and you learn to actually accept love, and you learn how to create love, and you learn how to create magic, and you're no longer the foolish lost at sea. You're the lover, you're the romantic manifester who's connected to God and makes real reality happen. Thank you all so much. I send you love, light, all the good, all of it. Talk to you soon. Peace out, Capricorn. Happy new moon in Gemini. Hit the like button. Even if this message was whack, you should hit the like button. And thank you all for being here. And I promise, once maybe certain people maybe certain people just needed to hear this message, and then we can my impatience can get back to normal, and I can have patience again. I'm kind of like, I'm kind of tired of like a lot. Wow. It's just like fighting with like people coming to me to argue, and like I'm just like, we can disagree, but like it's fascinating to me to be approached and be told that I must be honest and truthful, and I have no like qualms about that, but it makes me laugh that a person who's in complete denial, and I have faced that all month, which is a big reason why I've been tired. Like, I have faced people that I'm like, why did you contact me only to start this fight? But I'm like, and then I have this person over here who's like, you cannot be romantic, that is not a way to live. And I'm like, that is why you are falling into a hole of nothing. Stay in your basement, little man. Ciao.